Oh, it's the scouts. I just wanted to tell Zack that I killed the thingy doodles. We didn't manage to retrieve a primeval crib. The temple was empty. I fear the Urlags are destroying the cribs. Cribes? Probably cribs, right? And unleashing more of the plague. We can't abandon Azur without securing a primeval crib. Crib doesn't have an E on the end. I'm gonna have to Google that. We know how vital they are, and we don't have much time left. I know, but fortunately we managed to get a hold of the water seal. This seal must open one of the nearby temples, and we can use it to find a primeval Google. In fact, I'll do that now. Alright, so a few Google searches later, I've come to the conclusion that crib with an E on the end is not a word. Because anytime I tried to look up the pronunciation for it, it just got the four-letter word CRIB. So I'm going to assume that this is not an actual crib, but some kind of fantasy material, and we're going to call it a crybe. Which would ordinarily be wrong, but this doesn't exist, so I can call it whatever I want, dang it. Excellent, although we need to be very careful. When you divest a temple of a primeval crybe, the lands get sick again. Because like it's a crib, it's like a baby crib. I'm like that's not a word. Oh, you know what? It might be. I'd have to see one. It's a crybe in the meantime. Those lands will become infested with the plague, and I'm sure that will attract the Urlags. I'll go with you, Darian. Traveling to one of the temples while carrying the water seal with you can be very dangerous. I understand, Zack, but Dredd is injured, and the airship's almost ready. We can't put everyone's light at risk. The Urlags draw ever closer. It's better that you stay and defend the camp in case they find us. Also, Morella, Torum, and I know the roads well. We'll be back before sundown. Greetings, boy. The scouts are here, and they need to leave soon. They can talk to you about their training. I defeated the plague bats. Excellent. I see you don't have any issues confronting the plague enemies. This shows you're much closer to becoming a scout. There's still a lot to learn, but now I'll teach you this new technique. Kamehameha. You can now press up on the ground and X to carry out an upward attack. That's kind of cool. You need anything? I'd like to carry on with my training. I see nothing will deter you from your objective. Very good. I believe you're ready for the last part of your training. The Kahans are the plague's most aggressive creatures. They're known for their stealth and for attacking from behind. Don't run away from them. Those creatures will try to corner you. Defeat a few of them, and I'll teach you an advanced fighting technique. An advanced fighting technique? That's right, this technique will give you a true advantage over your adversaries. I'll do it. I'll wipe out those Kahans. Good. This test will be the most difficult, so go carefully. Are those the little muck things that I kill with a crossbow? Plague Khans? No, those are the little jackal thingies. Yeah, that'll be fine. Hello, I have these materials for you and stuff. Hello again. You need anything? I have brought the liquid. Oh, that's good news. I'm sure it wasn't easy to come by. It looks like there'll be enough. I'll be careful not to waste any. I hope you didn't hurt yourself filling up the jars. I died several times. So did my sister. Now we're fine. Is there anything else we can do for you? You've helped enough. Now we have almost all the materials we need to finish building the airship structure. But you could talk to Valgor. I asked him for some materials for the structure and he hasn't given them to us. You should talk to him. Perhaps you could help him. Okay, I'll talk to Valgor. And good luck with the airship. Thank you. I'm going to need it. I still have a lot of planks to saw. I heard you were helping out with some things. I need to be sure the structure of the airship doesn't collapse in these strong winds. As you know, Larian is the strongest material in all of Azur, but it is quite difficult to come by. I've got some Larian with me, but it needs to be refined or I won't be able to use it. Larian needs to be refined at a very high temperature to purge it of its impurities. I'll never be able to do it with the tired old tools in this camp, but I know of a place. The Lyser Fortress. It has a big armory full of forges. I'm sure you'll find one that will work. I remember that place well. Could you help me with that? We're looking for our brother Raydell. He must be in one of the fortresses or temples. We can look for our brother there and refine the Lorian. Very good. That won't be an easy task. Come back if it gets too dangerous. We can't afford any more problems right now. My solemn oath. Ah, and you're going to need this key if you want to get into the fortress. A key to open the gate in Zindra Forest to enter the Lycer Fortress. Pure Lorian, a piece of natural Lorian. It's razor sharp and it doesn't break easily. Does that mean that only I have these? Yeah, she doesn't have the quest items, so he has to refine it. Probably not too relevant, but still good to make note of. Riiam said you recovered quickly, as I can see with my own eyes. Thank you for saving me. Why is everyone so worried? It's likely that things are going to get more problematic. And we still have one mission left to complete. But it isn't something you should concern yourself with. Zack and Drat will look after the camp while we're away. And I noticed you carry a sword, so the Urlags might think twice before coming to the camp. We'll be back soon, and we'll get everyone out of here. Where are you heading? I still don't know. We're planning to travel to nearby temples that the Urlags have not yet reached. We need to retrieve a primeval crybe, so we can finally travel to Cineraz. A primeval crybe? That's right. The source of our existence. It's probably Crib, then. It's probably Crib. It's the source of their... It's Crib. We're going back to Crib. I promise you we'll do it. What's your name? My name's Darian. I was guardian of the Pria. I almost said Pira. Pria Fortress before all this happened. Now I help protect the camp. You've come to a good place. I gotta do things. I'll look for my brothers. My brother, and I'll bring the materials. Your help has been quite invaluable. If you carry on like that, you'll soon be a scout. We'll meet again very soon. Honestly, I feel like we've done far more than enough. Wow, she's playing with the chickens again. Far more than enough to justify being a valued member of this community, considering how much we've saved them. Regardless, chickens are awesome. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.